Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone, wherever you're watching us from. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is such a great day. It's a great day to be happy in it. It's the day that the Lord has made, to be glad in it. So we are saying good morning, everyone. Good morning, so that we are able to just drive with Dr. Sunshine Sylvia. Today is Tuesday, the 30th of June. Time is just running and running and running. Time is running and running and running. Oh my goodness, it's unbelievable that we're already at the end of June. And I was just wondering, what have you done this past month? What can you record? How productive have you been? And just how are you enjoying your life? And this is because life is how you make it. Today is a very special day, and we've got a big topic, and specifically for the people of Chilanga South constituency. People of Chilanga South constituency, join the call, give me some emojis that you've joined us, and let's just drive together. My team, I hope you are there. My team, I hope you are there. Yes, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much, Sandra there. Thank you. And the rest will find us. And this is why this platform is so good, because even when you haven't joined us, you can watch the recording. Our conversation for today is a topic that many have said, "Oh, where has this gorgeous human being come from?" And it's a topic: why vote for Dr. Sylvia Mutale. And we are saying Sylvia Mutale because this is the name that is on my reg. It's the name on my national registration card. And you know, these registration cards, we get them when we are young. So that is my name, Sylvia Mutale, my maiden name. So as I said, good morning. We've been on this platform sharing back to our communities on the platform where we say it's the free mentorship academy. It's free because you haven't paid to come in here, but it's not free because we have to pay for this platform. And it's a good investment because we see the results that are there. My name is Dr. SunshineSylvia B Mutale-Mwansa, and known obviously as Sunshine. And now we're trying to relate to 13th of August, just simply Sylvia Mutale. So today's session is dedicated to the people of Chilanga South constituency and to everyone who loves and values the people who come from Chilanga South, or who call Chilanga South home, or who have lived there in the past. They've got associates there and they would like some development. For me, Chilanga South is home because that's where I created our home at Mundawanga Botanical Gardens. So it's very, very special to me. So this is not simply about asking for votes. It is about having an honest conversation about leadership, responsibility, and the future we want to build together. So people of Chilanga South, I'm here trying to build an honest conversation about leadership, how I expect yourselves and myself to be responsible and see the future that we want to have in Chilanga South. So we build together, we light each other's candles, and when you light somebody's candle, our symbol is the candle. And it's, for me, it signifies a lot of goodwill, because all my life in service, we've been using the candle. And we always light this candle to say, may it light our path, may it brighten our future. May we discuss on top of the table in light, so that we do not have things that are hidden under the table. So this light symbolizes for me life, good light, showing, light at the end of the tunnel, as it may be said in other circles. So for me, this light is real. And this is the light that I am, depending on, to light my path. to Chilanga South constituency and drive with the people that are there. So this is why it is important to say this is a honest conversation about leadership, taking responsibility, and also looking at the future we want to build together. So what is the key question that I would like to ask you? This is, why should the people of Chilanga South vote for Dr. Sylvia Mutale? I believe every candidate should answer that question openly. So the journey that has started with listening. Over the past 5 weeks, I have visited all 6 wards. I choose to listen before speaking, because you just can't go to a place and start speaking. You have to listen. Why? Because I want to understand the real issues affecting families every day. When families are affected every day, solutions have to be, sought. What I have heard was consistent and is, even as yesterday I was in Mount Makulu. We just sat there. Obviously I took my flip chart, my board, so that we can go and transition into listening. When you distract people in something that they are not used to, people listen. So it was a very, very good conversation. I really liked it because of the interaction that we had. So I have heard a lot of things, and the needs are consistent. People are concerned about water, just about water shortages. Some have taps, but they are dry. So they are saying, how can you help us look through this challenge? They are talking about roads leading to economic centers, which are bad. And when we are discussing these things, I even say roads are a responsibility of any good government. So for me as an MP, it is just to direct, to say, this is what my people need. And I look at the things that government is doing, because it will be open to me. And when I see those things, then I will be able to pinpoint, my people need. I will be able to say, how many roads do we need? What are the feeder roads that we need, so people can have can be able to ride there. And one of the very bad roads is the one that is actually from the clinic to the big school, the biggest school that is there. And we were saying, and it also got the playground. That's where people frequent. So I think that road is priority in whatever it is that we want to do, in terms of roads. So we need to make sure. And these it's a common problem for all the wards that I have visited. So the other challenge is youth unemployment. Youth unemployment is there, and I'm saying we've got a lot of economic establishments there, but I've challenged them to say, youth unemployment, can we get a database? Can we get a database so that we know who is qualified for what, and who needs to undertake what skill? And because of government insistence or government knowledge that skills is one of the things that will end youth unemployment. And why do we say so? Because every human being has been born with something. Everyone is doing something when they wake up, whether they've gone for work or they haven't. So those skills, for me, as the skills, as an institution that deals with skills development, that would be my priority as well. This, whether somebody is there or not, or whatever it is that we need to do, that is my area of expertise. So I'm going to fish out all the skills. If they know things, we'll use the recognition of prior learning. If they don't know things, we start afresh. And through the short courses, people can upgrade and do the things that they want. And because I'm in David institution, I know the institutions that can take those other people with whatever it is that they want to do. So the other challenge is security. Security is a big thing in these constituencies. And this I will need to really speak, to strategize and see how we can tackle this security issue. Because not even, and especially here, even in new farms, security is really, really huge. Where people come in, they've got the audacity to even kill dogs so that the security is poorer, so that they can go there. So security is all around the 6 wards, and it's something that with the community's collaboration, we can be able to tackle with the security wings that are here in our constituency. The other thing is pollution. Pollution is one thing that is scientifically dangerous to people's lives. So we'll see what it is that we can be able to safeguard the community. And then there's another challenge that I've seen, these unsafe abandoned excavations, where now the big holes in the ground, and when it rains, they are full up, and then children go there and then they drown, and there have been so many casualties there. So this is why it is important to have collaborations with the industry that are in these areas, so that we can help safeguard the people of Chilanga South. The other one, which I have experienced myself, I've even found shortcuts on how to get to Mapepe, traffic congestion. This is a big one, and this needs really proper investigation, and how we can collaborate with the institutions that are there, and even with RD. We discuss how they wish to make sure that this economic road is taken care of. One that is very close to my heart: poverty at all levels that make people vulnerable. Poverty is one area where in Zambia, it's like it's a surname. People, poverty. And for me, this is the biggest opposition that I have. The opposition that I have is poverty. The opposition that I have is, wrong mindset. The opposition I have is people thinking differently. The opposition that I have is people holding something that they can't solve, and they know the answer and they are not doing it. So that for me is big. So this poverty at all levels, we should be able to make people, we empower people through little things that they're going to be doing. And through these things that they're going to be doing, we see how people can be real empowerment, where we can be able to say, oh, this started here. We can be able to measure success. We can be able to say, this term started here. And we keep on, upgrading until, everyone in the constituency reduces poverty. Because poverty, you cannot, if you don't have anything, you cannot give. You cannot give what you don't have. And this is why people are so vulnerable. This is why people, when they see you, they see money, they see a chitenge, they see a t-shirt. It's because of this word, poverty. And we're going to say, how can we make people reduce this? How can you be pro-wealth? And pro-wealth is equal to productivity. If we are productive, this poverty is going to reduce. If we're not dependent on arms, we're going to increase. And this will be my priority, to reduce poverty levels by making sure people use their skill, people use what they have, and get somewhere. So the other one that shocked me, also was the people saying there's shortage of cemetery space where to bury people. And sometimes, people do not have resources to go and bury across the city when they stay in these areas. And perhaps also the greatest challenge of all is the need for a mindset shift that enables communities to work together to solve these such problems as cemetery. Because here there's a lot of things that look big, but together, when people connect together, these are some of the things that the problems could be reduced. So what makes me different? I am standing as an independent because my loyalty is to the people. And because I have been thinking all this time that, why don't these things done? And because there is so much bureaucracy, you just can't stand up and say, I want this. This is why I even loved, propagating productivity, productivity that came from the Ministry of Labor. I really loved it. And for me, it just said, people are able to do these things, but they just need someone to, to lift their whip and say, what have you done today? And for me, this is what I will continue doing because I'm different. This is what I do all the time. So this is why even the decision to stand came, very late. But they say it's never too late. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. And this is my single step that I've said so that I can be able to have influence. Because when I could influence so many people, starting with the ministry that looks at productivity, you influence them every day. You're doing something and sharing that this is possible. For me, that is a mark that, change is possible. When I say change is possible. So, and this is why when you are independent, your loyalty is to the people. I want every resident to know that my office will always be open. Just like now, even today, anyone can walk in my office because what? I'm a personal development consultant. Anyone can walk in. So everyone is welcome. And I love people. I love to entertain. I love to chat. I love to find out the 3 questions that I always ask people who come in my space so that I can start to know them. I ask them, what are you good at? Those are people's strengths. So I already know, just by asking those 3 questions, I already know what kind of people or what kind of person this one is. What are you good at? Your strengths. What would you like to change? Your weaknesses. Where do you want to go in the near future? Those are the opportunities that people are looking at. Though that is opportunities, and opportunities are many. Opportunities is, even when I go into these words, I am teaching them how to I'm just starting to teach them. Before we teach them the real stuff of how to vote, we are teaching them how to manage their 24 hours, how to manage their time management, because time management is one thing that really, really makes things happen. So, and this is why, as an independent, I can deal with it. I want to report back regularly. We can make town halls in Chilanga. We can make those town halls at the council. We can make them in these areas. And I would like to maintain the ward center so that we can go back there and, report back what is happening and hear what people are saying. And that's what makes me different, because I have heard that people don't go back once they are voted in. So I want to be different, and I'm already different. I want to be measured by my results, not slogans. Leadership should never disappear after elections. It should continue. It should continue. And for me, this is what it is. Once I am there, I will be there, for good. Even after 5 years, I'll still have, because I will be able to show that this is how Chilanga has transformed. And because I stay in Chilanga South, it is something that we're going to do for the rest of my life. That Chilanga South should be able to be that place where people can see that when you've got a correct mindset, then everything is going according to plan. But what is the hard reality of campaigning? Let's be very, very honest. And let me also be honest. Campaigning is not easy. In fact, I've had such a rude shock, campaigning. There are expectations everywhere and every day. People, before you talk to them, they expect a t-shirt. They expect, what are you going to give us? What are you going to give us? They want money. They want food. And obviously food, when people are working, they need food. They need transport. So it's like people never did anything before the elections. So these are some of the very, very big challenges that I have. And I've been giving one example. I say when somebody is employed, do they give you a salary there and then? You have to work 30 days. You have to work 30 days or 24 days, or even if it's you get paid on the 24th, it means you have worked from 25th to the other 24th. So it's 30 days. You have worked for 30 days. So this is what is really amazing. It's like today we must have the money. So my well-wishers, I've been able to explain to them to say, each day you won't even believe how much you need per day or per week or per word. Every day you go and visit people, you must have 10,000 kwacha. 10,000 kwacha. Because you'll find, even if we just say how many people will need talk time, there will be like 60 people, 100 people who need talk time. Talk time, 50 kwacha times 100 people, that is already 5,000. We're going to get it every day, to do that. So this is the hard reality of campaigning. Sometimes they expect immediate solutions to problems that have existed for many years. As an independent candidate, resources are limited. There are days that are physically exhausting. Sometimes I say, like yesterday, I really didn't want to wake up. But, because I'm sunshine, I just took out my phone and, typically just said, I called someone. I haven't woken up because I don't have money to go with, so that once I finish this transaction with them, once I finish speaking to them, I need at least to sit down and eat with them. They are going home. As you said in the beginning, there's a lot of poverty. They are going home. Just a meal means a lot. Please send me so much, so just buy 10 chickens so that I can go with them, or I can send the money. I find they're already cooked. And it happened. And I said, oh, wow. So sometimes I'm so much under pressure that at the end of the day, this God is a living God, and it really takes care of us. So there could be also the other thing that probably I should just sit and not ask. Because, and I know, my siblings would be saying, why do you like doing things if you don't have money? And I said, but there's God and there's people who know what I'm doing. So it will sort itself out. And I was thinking, so many things in my head. I don't need to do this. Why am I doing this? I can just sit in my home, do the things that I like, and just be whoever I am. Because I don't need to do this. I don't need this stress. I don't need this pressure. But my sunshine voice also says, but that is negativity in your head. Just take it out. Just take it out. You cannot be, those words, it's a small devil speaking. So just carry on. So that gives me confidence to pick my phone. And I've got 7,000 contacts in my phone. And the way we use it in mindset change, only 20% of those numbers can come to my aid. But even those 20%, if they're in my position where we have been reduced to begging, very few people can be able to help. So, and I was also even saying, I think now I even know why when people go in power, they say they don't answer phones. They've got those people that they'll answer their phones. Those people, the few, 20%, that helped them. Those are the people that they're going to be busy answering. Those are the people that they're going to be working with. Those are the people that who showed compassion, that this is, they invested in something. So you can imagine the moment I am voted in office, all the 7,000 people would want to have a piece of my time. And it's not going to be possible, because I know I have to be with the people that have invested in me. And these people that have invested in me are people from Chilanga South, because they're the ones who are voting me who are giving me the vote to work together with them. So my allegiance will be to them. And the people that are making it happen, the chairpersons, the coordinators, the foot soldiers, I would have to pay back because they would have put me there. But today, if people do not want to invest in you, then they expect when you go there, oh, solve our problems, oh, this is what it is, or this is what it is. It is not going to be possible because this is an investment and this needs a change, a mindset change, because we all want things to happen, but we don't want to travel the journey. Let's travel the journey to see the change that we want. The moment we are all putting down that missing puzzle that we have on the table, then we're going to follow it. I just love the enthusiasm of my husband. He's so supportive. He says, now this thing that we've done, you put all of us into this thing that you're doing. I say, yes, some of these things, God's calling, and God is calling. I've spent 40 years doing service together with him. So he knows. We know how to work with people. So the only thing that we need to do is to make those people believe that I am different. I'm not like the rest of the people that they have seen, people who disappear. When they vote them in office, they disappear. And they want to put everyone in that same space. So they don't believe you. So my work is to make people believe that this is real life. Their lives will change with me. They will recognize their worth. They will put value on their ticket. And they're not doing this in vain. But it takes two to tango. So for me, I know the time is short in the way that we do these things, but if I can persevere through this journey, I know I can persevere in saving the people of Chilanga South. Every difficult day strengthens my resolve. Why? I believe we will succeed. I have spent my life helping individuals and organizations to solve problems. In fact, we don't even call them problems. We call them challenges, because challenges give you an opportunity to do something better. This is my profession. That is my profession, to solve problems. Even, when you do MBA, is to solve problems. When you do doctorate, is to solve problems. So I'm equipped with the skill to solve problems. No one has all the answers, but together we have the wisdom. Together we have the resources. Together we can build partnerships. Together we can find these solutions. That is how sustainable development happens. And my commitment. I cannot promise perfection. I cannot promise miracles overnight. But I can surely promise honesty. I can promise accessibility. I can promise accountability. And I can promise hard work. And I can promise that every decision I make will begin with one simple question. Will this benefit the people of Chilanga South? That I can promise. And as I close, I want to give you a challenge. As you prepare to vote on the 13th of August, ask yourself 3 questions. Who has taken time to understand our challenges? Who has taken time to understand our challenges? Who will remain accountable after election? I mean, you have tested all these people. Who will represent the people before politics? Those are the 3 questions that I give the challenge to people of Chilanga South. If you believe the answer is Dr. Sylvia Mutale, then I humbly ask for your support, because together, let us light the way for mindset change, for productivity, for hope that creates wealth at individual level. And this is why we are saying, let's take action, because once you act, we say act, it's got 3 words. It means action, 3 letters. Act. The area of productivity. This is how we manage ourselves in the area of productivity. And this is why we are doing this. This is why we are doing this. Together. And I emphasize, I can't do it by myself. It's together. Let us light the way for mindset change, productivity, hope that creates wealth. Hope that creates wealth. And it starts with you and me. Change starts when we're at this individual level, then we are making things happen. And I would just like to say, every day, make sure that you are managing your 24 hours. Remember, your first 8 hours goes to your things that put food on your table, things that do your basic needs. And the next, 4 hours, because you know where the 4 hours is going. I've taught some of these people that we've been training, because the beauty of me is I don't give what I don't have. So what I have, I give. Whoever is the leader, they've been trained. They've come to the workshop. I've trained them on how to manage time, so that the 4 hours, they just don't be full time in politics, in making sure that Dr. Sunshine has gone through. They must use these 4 hours to make sure that whatever they do every day does not suffer, because the 24 hours is enough for everyone. And then I've taught them also that these 24 hours, the last 8 hours, at least minimum 6 hours, people must be able to rest. For people like me who are over 50, 8 hours, I must sleep 8 hours, so that I can be able to thrive. I can be able to, to get to where I'm going. And in these 24 hours, they are managing all the 6 areas of life: financial and career, family and home, physical and health, mental and education, spiritual and ethical, and social and cultural. These are the areas of life that make somebody a total person, because we are all the same. We all have 24 hours. The president, the 14 presidents that are standing have got 24 hours. And one of them, the couple that is going to win, the president and the running mate, I'll work with them, because I'm independent. But my allegiance will be to the people of Chilanga. But if all these 14 presidents have got something good that I can use, I'll use it. Because I'm independent. I'm looking for the best things for Chilanga South. So I am here. Anyone who would like to support me of these things that are there, I am here. Just call me. I will be able to come and explain to you that why you should support me. And because we are in it together. And I say thank you so much for joining this call today. It's the 30 minutes are done. And just want to say, may God bless every family in Chilanga South and every family in Zambia. Choose peace, choose harmony, choose wealth creation, choose productivity, so that together we can ride, this journey in peace. So God bless Zambia. Thank you so much.